Hey y'all, what's up? So, I wanted to jump on here and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this story that is trending right now in my local area. And I have been keeping tabs on it for the last couple of days, ever since I've been home on my B-Day mini vacay. And of course, you guys who are local should already know what I'm talking about. So I want to share my thoughts and opinions regarding the ongoing crime and investigation of Dacara Thompson. Now, for those of you that stumble across this video and you are curious, if you're not a local here, about what has happened, basically this circles around Dacara, who was 19 years old when she went missing. From what my understanding, it was a couple of days ago. She went missing in August. And recently, her body was discovered, and I just saw it as of now. It was discovered, I believe it was on a highway, if I am mistaken. There is some news outlets like the DMV Daily. I follow them on IG, and they're awesome. They're keeping tabs up on the story. And basically what happened was that she had came across this man, this 35-year-old, ugly, disgusting man. I can't even think of his name. I would tag his name. I can't think of it. I don't remember. I don't need to care. But basically, he had picked her up. He took her to his house for sexual advances, of course, as always, with these types of motherfuckers. And he ended up murdering her for absolutely nothing. And her family is devastated. The good thing is they did catch his disgusting, perverted ass. So he is in custody, and I am hoping for the sake of the family that he gets the worst punishment possible. And I'm sitting, getting dressed from work, getting myself together for the day, and this story had came across on my IG, just some updates where they were talking to a neighbor that lived next door to this fuck. And he heard the whole thing, and the neighbor is saying that he is absolutely, shocked. He is, I can imagine on how he's feeling about this shit, knowing that he's in his home, asleep or was asleep, and he can literally hear like screaming, and did not know that someone was being murdered across the street. Nothing to do with the neighbor. Someone said on a comment that, he was very bold to do that, which as he should, be very bold. He doesn't look like the type of man that would take like an innocent child, and I'm sorry, like 19-year-old is considered barely legal to me, but that is a young girl. He doesn't even look like the type that would take someone that young and allow and to do that shit, end up being in a situation as this bitch is right now. So let me share my thoughts and opinions. About this shit. So I know people saying that, the story doesn't, add up. I know some people is probably like wondering, like, how in the world she got involved with this man. Honestly, for me, y'all, I really don't blatantly feel like she was out and about and she had randomly jumped into this man's car. No, she knew this man. They had to be talking. And of course, when it's an older man with a young girl such as 19, they're gonna tell you what the fuck you want to hear. Young girls do not understand that. It's just something that you have to go through life to experience these things before you know that a person is full of shit. So I feel like that they have been talking. So obviously, like, in her eyes, he's a sweet guy. It's one of those methods that, okay, oh my God, he's older, and I want to have that experience being an older guy. Because some, girls want to feel like they're woman, And y'all can fight me all you want. That's my thoughts and opinions. I don't give a shit. But they definitely have been talking for quite some time. That's what I'm feeling. Another thing, this is the thing that tends to happen. Now, I'm not trying to go like on the racial route or whatever the case may be, and I'm not judging all. But I feel like that this is what I'm going to say. That there's more smoke to this, and there's more smoke to this with this being reported, because some black people feel that due to the fact that Dacara is black and this bitch is Hispanic, he just felt like that he could treat her any kind of way. I even was just like thinking in my head that if Dacara was Hispanic, would he had like any intentions of going after her in the first damn place? I said this because you can meet a certain type of Hispanic guy that have like these fucking fetishes where it comes down to black women. Like, I see them, the difference between when they're with, their kind, and when they're with a black girl. When they with a black girl, they look at us as 100% exotic, okay? That's nothing but the fact. So you can imagine him lusting after this young girl as she's some kind of a fetish. She don't fucking know, quite know anything. She's just getting in life. So I wonder if this was a scenario, if this girl was Hispanic, because you see, you have those types that won't go after like Hispanic girls or go after like their own kind, but they prey on black girls. They come up to you. Child, one day I was literally sitting in my car, like as I was waiting for a DoorDash, and one of them came up right out of the blue, just blatantly asking me for sex. Like, really think that you's a fucking prostitute. And I said, bitch, if you don't get the motherfucking hell out of my damn face, bitch, I ain't no motherfucking prostitute. I'm sitting in my car, minding my business. You coming up to me. I don't know who the fuck you are. So you got 10 seconds to get the fuck out of my face. That's the kind of pattern that those motherfuckers like him. So I wonder, and if you guys agree with me, you guys can like the video. I'm going to share. I don't give a fuck. I'm blunt and honest. This is the type of shit that I've been talking about for years, and I'm not going to bite my tongue. But you guys, sometimes I wonder. And this is very unfortunate. I hope that with her family, her father, she seems like, she has a close relationship with her loved ones overall. I pray and hope that they get the justice that they deserve. I hope that this bitch spends the rest of his life in fucking jail, or if not, even get the damn chair, because it doesn't make no sense that you had the motherfucker audacity to take a life of a 19-year-old girl. This is 19. I see a picture of her just graduating from high school. Sweet, beautiful girl. Like, how fucking dare you? And those motherfuckers that are just like him, that wants to prey on our beautiful black girls, any young girl for that matter, stay the fuck away from them and leave them the fuck alone. And go take your little ass dick and go jerk it off some damn way. Go jerk it off on a fucking cliff for all I care.